Today I'm going to show you how to make a really simple graduation cap gift box. This is an oldie but a goodie, but I decided it was time to remake this tutorial and improve upon it. So let's go ahead and get started. First with reviewing our supplies. You're going to need to have medium weight cardstock for this, so you're probably going to want something like glitter cardstock or metallic cardstock. Have fun with it. You also want to have either a cutting machine or a printer and a pair of scissors. You can cut this by hand. There are printable PDFs included for you. If you're cutting by hand, a scoring board can be helpful, though not 100% necessary. And if you're cutting with a machine, a scoring stylus is going to work best for you. You'll also want to have some baker's twine, a brad. You'll need craft glue and potentially hot glue as well. And you'll also want something like maybe some shredded paper and then of course a gift or some money to go inside of our cute grad cap gift box. Find the template for this project inside my craft vault. This design is a free gift for you to enjoy right now, so be sure to download it today. Find the link and supply resources in the video description. And for more projects that pair perfectly with this one, check out our classic grad edit collection as an A-star crafter. If you are cutting with machine, remember that once you upload the SVG, you need to change those black lines to a score operation and then attach those lines using the attach tool to each of the base pieces. Okay, so I have all of my pieces cut out here. I have had my cutting machine cut these out. It has scored it. I used my scoring stylus for it. And now we need to start folding this together. Now, we used a cardstock for this. So this is a medium weight cardstock and it's gonna hold shape quite nicely. I'm gonna start folding along all of these score lines here. And if you are new to your Cricut, make sure you check out our Cricut Freedom Workshop below. It is a great beginner's guide, so if you need to get up and running with your machine, go and check that out and meet me back here to continue with the project. So I'm just folding all along our score lines here. You're going to have a top and you're going to have a bottom. So I'm going to be using a liquid craft glue for this, but I also am going to have some hot glue on hand for when we get to the tassel part, so you're probably going to want those options. I'm going to start here, doesn't matter top or bottom. We're just going to add a little bit of our liquid craft glue along these tabs. And then we're going to fold the bottom around. So align each of these edges up here. Fold each side around. It can be helpful to even place it down and then kind of bring it all together like this. And there's going to be a tab here. You're going to want to add glue here as well. Okay, so we're going to glue that, bring it in. And we're going to repeat exactly the same thing with the other piece. So in my case here, this is the top. All right, so we have our top and our bottom done now, and now we need to work on the tassel and the top of the cap. So for these two elements here, I'm gonna add some glue and I'm gonna press them together, and you're gonna see a little cross cut out in the middle. And that's where we're gonna add our brad and our tassel. But for now, just get them glued together, like so. And I'm using just a simple gold brad here that I'll just poke through that center. Like that, and I'm just going to set that aside. We're going to work on the tassel next. So for the tassel here, you're going to want to grab some baker's twine. I'm using it in gold, and I'm just going to trim down a piece. I like to trim a little bit more than I need, and then I'll shorten it up once I get to that point. I'm also going to take my Cricut scraper tool, my offset edge tool here, and I'm just going to kind of lightly curl this so that when I roll it up, it kind of cooperates a little bit better. Okay. And I'm going to take this here and I'm just going to tie a little knot at the bottom. Nothing fancy, just a tiny little knot. Trim that end up just a touch there. And just having that knot's going to allow us to, when we tack down here with some glue, it'll act as a bit more of a grip. And here's where I'm going to switch to my hot glue gun just because it's going to grab a lot quicker and be a little bit more stable. So I am going to place that in there and then start the first roll of the tassel right like that. And you're probably going to get a little glue strings on your fingers, so be warned. And I'm just going to continue to roll this up, tacking it ever so often with just a little bit of glue. All right, and I like to fluff this up just a little bit. So, all right. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top of the cap back here, and I just have the brad sitting through it. And what I want to do is I want to secure this baker's twine around it. So I'm going to actually just wrap it a couple times underneath the brad, once and twice. And then I'm going to push it through, and I'm going to assess how long I want this to be and decide if I need to shorten it a bit. I think I do. I need to shorten it just a little bit more. Like so. All right, once I get that wrapped around there a couple times, I'll go ahead and actually like finish the brad off and pull those two little tails away from each other so it's nice and snug. Make sure you're happy with your length, and then take some scissors and just trim off this excess here. And you can tack this with glue if you want to. I find that it holds pretty well on its own. I haven't had any major issues. And the last step here is going to be to flip this over and get the lid seated on. So you want to flip it upside down and just center it. There's not an exact right or wrong here. And you can use the liquid glue for this, or you could use the hot glue if you prefer, especially with that brad in there. You might want that extra bit of security, but I'm going to do the hot glue. I found that that works okay as well. And I'm just aiming, oops. And I'm just aiming for it in the center there of that square. Just eyeball it and let that sit up there for just a minute. Okay, so there is the top of our little box. Super cute. And then we can just fit this right on here, and you can put whatever you want in this, little favors, candies, small gifts. Might even be able to fit like a gift card in it. I put some little decorative shredded paper in it or something like that. And you're just gonna work it right onto the top there. And you're gonna have this cute little graduation cap box. I made these many years ago, but the tutorial was so outdated that I decided it's time to do a remodel. And I really love the mixture of the cardstock in plain black and in this sparkle. It just adds a lot of elegance to it. If you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure you check out the rest of our classic grad edit collection, and you will find all the links for these templates and our supplies with this video. I hope you will go and download the templates and you will make this project. I cannot wait to see yours. Thanks so much for watching, my friend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.